Hello and welcome to Balance Online. Happy to see all of you here joining us today. I'm Lena. I'm going to guide you through a gentle flow to start off a Pilates practice, but a very gentle one. And I have Sylvia with me as my live student, and we're very excited to practice together. So we want to start in a cross-legged position. So you can find yourself already on your mat, finding a comfortable seat. If it's not the cross-legged, you can also, if it's better for you, extend your legs to the front, or if that's also not your option, then you can also slightly bend your knees, just finding a seated position that is comfortable for you. And then we start with closing our eyes and arriving on the mat. So find your sit bones connected, grounded on the floor, and start breathing in your Pilates practice. So you inhale through the nose and you exhale through the slightly open mouth. With each inhale, you feel how you can really open up the rib cage, three-dimensional. So you each side, to the front, to the sides, to the back. And then you exhale. You let the breath go. With each inhale, you feel how you can lengthen your spine. And with each exhale, you feel how your shoulders relax. Take those few minutes here in the beginning to check in with your body, to check in with your upper body. Maybe you want to scan from head to toes. Really go down one vertebrae at a time and really check how is your neck doing, your shoulders, your chest, your belly. And just really sink into the breathing while you deepen your breath with each circle that you take. And now let's all take our hands onto our sides. So either you take your hands from each side onto your rib cage, or if it's more comfortable for you, you can also cross your arms in front of you and just place your hands on your wings, on your rib cage. Close your eyes to really tune into the movement and feel a sensation of your wings opening up to the sides when you take that breath in. Really feel how your lungs open up. And when you exhale, you feel that you can close your hands together, closing the rib cage. And when you inhale, it opens back. Just really stay with that sensation for a moment and place all your attention only on the breath. We tend to rush throughout our days mostly and really forget about those deep breathing practices. And we forget about our diaphragm that is actually mostly responsible for our breathing. It's the largest breathing muscle, which also wants to get engaged, right? So just take a few more of those deep breaths in and out. And try to remember the volume that you can create here so that we can make use of it throughout the practice. Nourishing our spine and nourishing our muscles that need the oxygen that we let in. Let's take one more deep breath together. And then you exhale. You let the breath go and then you release your hands. And you can keep your eyes closed and you just open your arms to the side and your fingertips barely touch the floor. You feel the length in your spine. You take a breath in. With your next exhale, you feel how your shoulders relax down. And at the last quarter of your exhalation, you lift your arms up parallel to the floor. And you really want to reach with those fingertips to the opposite directions. When you inhale, you let your arms drop down again. With your next exhale, you lift them back up. Just easy as that. Let's just drop with the inhale and feel the length from the top of your head. And when you exhale, you feel your shoulders soften and your arms lift. Let's do 2 more before we stay uplifted with those arms. Exhale, lift. Really pull those shoulders wide to the sides and down. Last one, and then we stay uplifted with those arms. And then from here, we let those palms face to the front. With the next exhale, you want to close your arms to the front. You drop your chin to the chest and you round your back. Inhale, you reverse the movement. You open your arms up, open the chest, open the gaze up to the ceiling. Exhale, we round it to the front. Really scoop the navel in and round your back. And inhale, open up. I'm going to show it from profile while Sylvia continues like that. So we round and exhale, we go in, chin to the chest, and you reach with your fingertips forward and you scoop it in here. And inhale, you open up. You really want to open your heart space up to the ceiling, up to the sky. For 2 more. Take this moment here to check in how your upper spine is doing today and how much space you can create. One last one. And open it up. Then from here you come back to the center. Have a straight line in your back and having your shoulders directly over your hip bones. Then from here, palms face forward. Exhale, we want to twist to the side. You choose which side you want to go to first. And then you drop the back hand down onto the floor. You have still the other arm straight, fingertips guide. You inhale, you lengthen from the top of your head. When you exhale, you want to deepen your twist. Inhale, you lengthen. Exhale, we want to twist deeper. So you go further into your twist and you can follow with your gaze. One more time, inhale, lengthen. And exhale, we twist even deeper. And then from here, we lift the back arm up. And then we find ourselves back to center. Let's do the same on the other side. So we exhale, we twist. And then you place your hand back down. I'm just going to face forward again. And then from here, you want to exhale, you deepen the twist. Really feel how you can lengthen with the inhale. And when you exhale, you relax your rib cage. And you can just find space to twist even further. One more time. And exhale, twist. And then you lift the back arm up. And then you come back to center. Let your palms face up. Lift your arms up, shoulders drop. Take your arms to the front. And then exhale, squeeze your shoulder blades together and find your arms open again. Then palms face up. We lift the arms, shoulders drop. We take them back to the front. And then squeeze your shoulders together. Let's do 2 more of those circles. We lift. Pay attention to those shoulders so that you really pull them wide and then you squeeze them together. One last one. Up and to the front. And then we stay open with our arms. Let's face our palms up and let's face them down. We face them up. We face them down. And we're going to continue with this movement just for a little longer until we feel the warmth in our shoulder blades and in our shoulder joints. And we want to really feel the length throughout the collarbones. So really picture your collarbones and you want to touch the opposite walls while you open and close those palms. Up and down. And we go up, down, up and down. And we go faster and faster. Up, down, up, down. Up, down, and up, down. We could do that all day long, right? But we want to stay mindful and conscious with our movement here, obviously. So we just tune in. If you feel like you want to close your eyes to really feel what is happening in your body, then feel free to do so. And really twist your upper arm bone in your shoulder joint so that you not only twist your palms, the whole arm is following. So also your elbows face up and down, up and down, up and down, right? You can feel that? That's perfect. Do you feel the warmth coming up in your shoulders? That's good. Let's continue for 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And let's place those fingertips down and give ourselves some big shoulder circles to the back. So we go front, up, back, and down. And then we reverse the circle to the front. All right, from here, we want to roll over our knees into our all-fours position. So you want to make sure that you have your hands underneath your shoulders and your knees underneath your hips. So you have space for a third knee in between, and your gaze is pointed in between your hands. Long spine, neck is long. You inhale here. When you exhale, you want to extend the left leg to the back. And then you tuck your toes under. Inhale here, exhale, engage the core. And then also extend the right leg to the back. Tuck also here your toes under. You find your plank position. Inhale here, exhale, lift your hip up. You find your up stretch. So first up stretch for today. Maybe you want to start with bending your knees slightly in order to keep your back up straight and really pushing from your hands. And you really have a straight back, shoulders draw back widely to the sides. And then once you have that, you want to draw your heels down to the floor, enjoying the stretch in your hamstrings and in your back. Then inhale, come onto your toes, lift your heels from the mat. Exhale, lower the heels back down. Inhale, lift up. And exhale, lower down. As your gaze is pointed to your feet, you can really see that you can keep them parallel and that you have more weight on those inner, larger footballs instead of breaking out with your feet. And exhale, lower down. Very good. One last one. And exhale, lower down. Then you look to the front and you find your... That was the microphone. Plank position. That's what I wanted to say. And then from here, you release your right foot. You draw the front of your foot over the mat. You place your right knee onto the mat. You keep your left leg where you have it to then open the right arm to the side. Also here, extend through the collarbones. Inhale, exhale, open up, twist your spine, and really reach up to the ceiling. Find the openness in your chest. And really reach up as if someone would pull you on your fingertips to the sky. Inhale here, exhale, bend your elbow, and then reach with that arm underneath and hover this arm over the floor. And just extend to the side, very good. And then inhale, open back up, and reach. Open up. And then exhale, bend the elbow and reach through. One more time, inhale, open up. And with those toes in the back, you want to make sure that your hip stays in one line. And then exhale, you reach through. And now you want to fully lay down onto the mat. Lower yourself down. Take a deep breath in. Exhale, let it go. If you want to extend your arm for another breath to the front, to deepen your twist, feel free to do so. And take the hand back. Lift yourself back up. Take your hand underneath. And then exhale. Guide the foot to the back. You find your front support again. You're back in your plank. You take a breath in. With your exhale, you lift your hip up. You find your up stretch. Maybe this time you want to walk on the spot, lifting one heel after the other. Thinking about the length in your back and really stretching the spine. So that should feel good to you. Especially after a long day at the desk. Your spine will thank you for that. And then you lower both heels back down onto the floor. You look to the front. You find your plank position. Untuck your left toe. Guide the foot over the mat. Place your knee down. Open the left arm to the side. And then inhale, reach up and open your chest. Really reach it up and open. And then exhale, bend the elbow and reach it through. Yes, very good. Inhale, you reach it up and you open. Really open the chest up here. Yes. And exhale, bend the elbow, reach it through. Very good. One more time, open it up. And then exhale, you fully reach it through. And then you, oops, that was the wrong one. You lay it down onto the mat. And you take a couple of breaths here, either with your hand close to your knee or you extend the arm forward. One more breath in. And exhale, let it go. Place the hand close. Push yourself up. Find your hands underneath your shoulders. And then exhale, extend the leg to the back. Find your front support. And then exhale, find your upstretch. Let's all come onto our toes and really lengthen our back. Find the peak of your pyramid up high in the ceiling. And then exhale, lower those heels down to the floor. Inhale, come up. And exhale, lower it down. One more time up. And exhale, lower those heels. And then open those feet a little bit wider than your hips. And find a beautiful pyramid shape here. Really want to press yourself in this triangle. And then you have more pressure in the left hand so that you could easily release the right hand. And then you want to search for that connection to your left ankle so that you can twist and look underneath your left arm, your left armpit, and twist and turn. That's it. Then you place the hand back, find the triangle, and then you release the left hand, connect with the right ankle, look underneath your right armpit. And then you place it back. Let's do it one more time on each side. And really enjoy this twist here. Try to leave both feet connected on the mat. And press yourself into that twist with that hand that is still remaining on the mat. Place the hand back and go to the other side. And then you find yourself back into your upstretch. And then you walk with your feet closer to your hands. You have them parallel to each other. And you let yourself hang down here for a moment. If you feel like too much tension in your hamstrings, slightly bend your knees. Close your eyes here. When you now take an exhale to slowly roll yourself up into a standing position. Take it step by step and place each part of your spine onto each other. Take the moment to check in how you feel. Once your shoulders roll back down, once your neck is lengthening, and the head is as a crown on the last vertebrae. From here, take a deep breath in while you open your arms over the sides. Then you exhale, you drop your arms down, chin to the chest, and we go back down. Just the upper part of the spine rolls down, then you take a breath in. Exhale, you go further down, and you carry yourself from your center, so scoop the navel in. Then you stop here again for another inhale. Before you exhale, completely roll it down, and you end up in your hamstring stretch. You let yourself hang down here, and you just gently rock from side to side, feeling that there is no tension in your upper body, no tension needed in your shoulders, in your neck, in your jaws. Just let it go and just shake it off. Whatever you don't need right now, just place it here and leave it there before you find your center again. Take a breath in, exhale. First, search for the connection to your core center, and then carry yourself up one vertebrae at a time, coming slowly into your standing position. And you feel that you place your vertebrae first, and your shoulders roll down. You have enough space between shoulders and ears. You lengthen, and you have the crown on your head. From here, you inhale, you open your arms up. And then you exhale, you open your arms to the side. Your palms face forward. You have your eyes still closed. And just a small balancing part here in between. You shift your weight over to your left foot. I'm just going to face the camera so that you... I know you have all your eyes closed, right? So you can't see me. So you shift your weight over. And then you just see how much you want to shift your weight. Maybe you just tap with your right toe on the mat to always come back if you lose the balance. Or maybe you feel quite safe on this left foot and you want to take that right foot, that right leg in front of your hip, balancing yourself here with your eyes closed, staying with your breath, inhaling through the nose. Exhale, let the breath go. And you place that foot back down. You drop your arms down, you take one more roll down. So chin to the chest, arms fall forward. You take it step by step down, giving the spine a good articulation here. You take a breath in once you hit the mat. And then you exhale, you slowly roll it back up. First, your lower spine lengthens up. You feel that your torso lengthens up. You feel that your shoulders, your neck are lengthening up. And then you take a deep breath in, you open the arms up. And you exhale, you open your arms to the side, palms face forward. Now you shift your weight over to your right foot. And you choose for yourself where you feel safe today. Maybe it's just with a toe. Or maybe it's with the leg slightly in front. Or you even bend your leg completely, your knee, and you take it in front of your hip. Take a couple of breaths here, in through the nose. And let the breath go. Think more about the head in the sky instead of the foot on the floor. And then you place the foot back down. You drop your hands, your arms down, you take your chin to the chest, and we go completely down again. And you really feel as if you would roll over a big barrel in front of you. So you hollow your stomach here, and you just let your arms, your neck loose, hang to the front. You take a deep breath in. With your next exhale, you let the breath go. And you bend your knees, you drop your hip down, you guide your arms to the front to counterbalance once you want to find yourself seated onto your mat. You can open your eyes, you can open your gaze, and find yourself in the front of your mat, where you can place your feet hip distance. Hold yourself in your knee pits. You have a straight line in your back, in your spine, sit bones, shoulders, and ears in one line. Take a breath in. When you exhale, roll yourself to the back halfway while your chin drops to the chest. Inhale, you lengthen it up. Exhale, you round and you roll it to the back. Inhale, lengthen. Either you have your hands in your knee pits, or you can also take your arms straight to the front. Whatever you desire today, and whatever feels good for you. Always be honest to your body, be honest to yourself. And then the next time we stay in that C curve. And then you place your hands together and you come into a prayer's position with your hands directly in front of your chest, in front of your heart center. You want to press your hands against each other. Your shoulders are away from your ears, pulling them wide to the sides and down. Navel scooped in. And think about that spine tail that wants to connect to your forehead. So you really round into your lower back. Let's do all the reverse movement. So we want to straighten the back and open the chest. Now you feel that your sit bones come back in contact with the mat. And when we want to do the opposite, we really roll over that spine tail into that C curve. Let's do it one more time together. Inhale. And exhale. Roll it in. So we want to stay here in this round C curve. We have those hands in front of our heart. With the next exhale, we want to twist to the side and staying with our hands in front of our heart center. You can check on yourself. And then you inhale, you come back to center. Exhale, you twist to the other side. And always make sure that you stay connected with your hip on the mat. And that you keep that space for the third knee in between, even when you twist to your sides. If you have a yoga block close by, you can also place that one in between your knees. If you want to control yourself. Let's do it one more time to each side. And really take it slowly and controlled. working on those obliques gently. And then you come back to center. You extend your arms to the front. And then you lengthen yourself back up, taking your arms next to your ears. So here we want to stay in a straight spine. Again, we want to reach up to the ceiling. We want to open the chest. And then from here we go with the exhale. Roll it to the back, completely down onto the mat. We take those arms next to our head. We take a breath in. With the next exhale, we circle those arms over the sides. And we peel our spine off from the mat. We go directly back up into our seated position, taking the arms next to our head. That's it. Exhale. We go down. We scoop the navel in as we did before. We place ourselves down. Big arm circle over the sides. Soften the chest. And then you peel the spine off and you lengthen yourself up. Let's do 3 more very consciously and mindful, checking in with each part of your body that is moving, connected and aligned with your breath. Really feel the benefit of a deep breath in and also a deep breath out. Maybe you want to do one without the breath or just with a shallow breathing to only feel the difference when you let the breath completely in and out. Next time we want to stay uplifted. And then from here we want to squeeze the shoulder blades together while we open the arms in a cactus shape. And then we inhale, we lengthen our arms back up. And exhale, we squeeze the shoulders. And the elbows just come in one line with your shoulders. And then we inhale, we lengthen. Exhale, squeeze and open. Stay straight in your back. Inhale, lengthen. And exhale, squeeze together. So also the lower back wants to stay straight. You can come a bit more to the front. And squeeze together. So you want to squeeze my hand here. Yes. Inhale, lengthen. Let's do 3 more. And exhale, squeeze together, shoulders wide. If you feel too much tension in your hip flexors, place your feet further to the front. Okay, one last one. And exhale, squeeze. Then from here, we stay in our cactus. And guess what? We go back into our twist because our spine loves twisting. And then we inhale, we come to center. Exhale, go to the other side. And come to center. Extend the arms up. And then place them back to the front. And then we go completely down onto the mat. Extend the arms, extend the legs completely, and just feel the space in your whole body while you stretch yourself from your fingertips to your toes. And really reach to the front and back. With a deep breath in, when you exhale, you feel how you soften into the mat. Inhale. Create the space. And exhale, soften. One more time in. With the next exhale, we want to circle the arms over the sides. We lift our head up, we look onto our stomach. And then from here, we come with one leg after the other into our tabletop position. We take our hands on our right knee. With the next exhale, you want to lengthen the left leg to the front, and you just lower it as much as you can. Keep your pelvis in the natural position. Inhale, you come back, switch those hands around. Exhale, extend the right leg and lower as much as you can. Coming back, we just do it very slowly and controlled. For some of you, you know maybe the single leg stretch here from other Pilates classes. But just do it very slowly and check in with your body. It's a gentle flow today. If you feel it's too much for you today, you can also lower your head down if there's too much tension in your neck. Or just hold your neck with one hand. It's also possible. And just do the legs. Let's do it one more time on each side. Coming back in. And then the next time you hold that leg where you have it, and either you stay here or you integrate your fingers, you put your hands behind your head. And then you exhale, you switch in one go. Inhale here. Exhale, you switch.
Inhale here. Exhale, you switch. And switch. And switch. Last one. You stay in that shape. And now you want to come into a crisscross. So your elbow searches for that knee. Inhale, center. Exhale, switch. And crisscross. Very good. Inhale, center. Exhale, we twist. Both shoulders want to lift from the mat. Center, twist, change, and then we twist. Okay, back to tabletop. Lower your head down, hug your knees in, and gently rock from side to side. If you want, close your eyes and just go for a couple deep breaths from side to side. Or if you want, you can also place your hands on your knees and just circle your legs in your hip pan. And then change the circle around. And then from here, you come with your legs in a tabletop position. You open your arms to the sides in a wide T shape. And then you just let your legs drop to your right side while you look to the left and give your spine a nice twist here. Taking a deep breath in and exhale. Feel how you can relax down into the mat. One more time in. And fully let it go. Then you bring your legs back up and you let them drop over to the other side. Also doing the same here. Deep breath in through the nose. Exhale, let the full breath go. So really take a deep breath into your sides, into your rib cage. And feel how your shoulders dropping down to the mat. Perfect. Then you come back to center. You find your tabletop position. You lift your arms, you lift your head and chest, and you grab the back of your thighs so that you can lower your lower legs down. And then you slowly come up, and I mean slowly and controlled, to find your floated sit. When you're floated sit, you still have your hands in your knee pits. You want to open your chest up. With your next exhale, you want to guide the right leg up, pointing your toes. And inhale, you drop the leg down. Exhale, extend the left leg. And then we drop it back down. Let's extend both legs together. And we place it back down. Either you stay here, or if you want to go one level further, I know it's actually a gentle flow, but just giving you the options. You can also grab your ankles before we then exhale, extend those legs up. So either you go for open leg rocker rolling, otherwise I show you the easier alternative first. You go for the classical rolling with your hands on your knees or in your knee pits. Inhale, we roll back to the shoulder blades, and exhale, we come back to our starting position. And we want to take the strength of our core instead of the momentum. Momentum would be like we take our legs and we swing it back up, which is nice and fun, but it's not really an exercise for your core. So if you want to prevent that, you can also hug your knees in. Or for the more intermediate version, you go into your ankles, you take yourself up into the V shape, and then you do the open leg rocker, rolling it back, and then coming back up into the V shape. Okay, we have some options here. We do 3 more. Inhale to the back. And coming up. One last one. And up. And then from here, you cross your legs in front. And then we roll it back over the knees into our all-fours position. Let's finish up with a nice, gentle articulation for our spine. So we come with our hands underneath our shoulders, knees underneath the hips. And then we do a nice cat stretch with the inhale. We open our chest, we open our gaze to the front, and we hollow our lower back. And then we exhale, we reverse the movement, press the floor away, chin to the chest. And then inhale, we open it up. And when we exhale, we round it out. Very good. Let's do it one more time to each direction. Feel the cat within you. And exhale, you round it out. And then from here you find your center. And then you want to open your arms a little bit wider than the mat. And then you send your hip over your heels. We want to wave our spine for the end of this class. So you take it from here with the straight arms first, and then you bend your elbows so that your nose can come closer to the mat, and then you wave yourself to the front until you can't go further, and then you push yourself up, you extend your spine. Maybe you look up to the ceiling, squeezing those shoulders together. And then from here you go the same way back where you came from. So you bend your elbows, guide the nose close, and then you enter into the starting position. And then you go from here again. So you wave it to the front, your hip drops at the very end, and you open up. Alternative, you can also go back with rounding, and then you find your starting position. Okay, let's do 2 more of these. And you don't necessarily have to go very low so that your nose comes in contact. You can also do it a little bit higher, depending on how you feel today and what your body is signaling you. Okay, let's do 1 more together. And then we go to the back. And then from here, we just enter into our rest position, placing our forehead down onto the mat, having the knees wide and open so that our belly has some space to breathe. Taking a couple of breaths in through the nose, widening the rib cage and the belly, and exhale, you feel how you can soften down towards the floor. 1 more time in. And exhale, let the breath go. Then when you're ready, you slowly start walking with your hands closer to your knees while you round your back, and you really push yourself into that round shape of your back. And then you close your knees together, and then you lengthen your spine back up. From here, let's give ourselves some shoulder circles to the back, comparing how you feel now in relation to the beginning of the class, and then circle them to the front. And then from here, you place your hands in front of you, shortly coming into that all-fours position. Just from here, we tuck the toes under, we lift the knees, and we find that upstretch position. Find a beautiful pyramid shape here. You want to lengthen the back. Maybe you bend your knees, maybe you straighten, and you really want to lift the peak of the pyramid up high into the clouds. Let's all come onto our toes with the inhale, and exhale, lower your heels down. For 2 more, inhale up, and exhale, we lower them down. 1 more time, reaching up. And exhale, we lower the heels down. And then from here, we walk with the hands towards our feet. We let ourselves hang here for one time. And then you close your eyes here before you go. With the next exhale, 1 vertebrae at a time up. Coming slowly into your standing position. Imagine you have a wall behind you that helps you to keep your posture straight, your heels underneath your hips, continuing that straight line to your shoulders. And then you find that straight posture, and you take that feeling in. How easy it is to balance your body weight on both feet. Whatever feeling is arising, just welcome it here. And reconnect to your breath 1 more time. Feel the sensation in your chest, lifting and lowering. Before you take your arms over the sides with the next inhale, collecting all that fresh energy in this room, in between your hands, you look up, you catch it there, and then you pull it in front of your heart. Place your hands on your heart center. Let that fresh energy spread within you. Take it with you for the rest of the day, for the rest of the evening, or whenever you do this video. With your hands being there, thank yourself. Thank your body for joining this practice. And we thank you for joining us here at Balance Online. And hope to see you very soon. Thank you, guys. Bye-bye.